Welcome to Casey's Pinterest party. I dressed myself today. Is this what you normally get on YouTube? Like no makeup, shirt, sweatpants? I hope so. Funny slippers that clean the floor while you're walking? This is what it's like unwrapped, boys. Here's what we have to do. I have to formally announce that I'm selling real estate now, or that I can sell it. And what does everyone do when they have a social media post? It's like, I did a thing, or it's official, or, news people will say, breaking news. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. It's so predictable. So I was trying to think, how am I gonna... I want everybody to know, because I genuinely want to start running around these old cool houses with people, but I don't want to be predictable. So I thought about all the things that piss me off, which is always my best inspiration. And when I was thinking of announcements that people make, like those, the other kind of announcement that really makes my skin crawl are pregnancy announcements. The first one, fine. When you're on your second or third kid, you're like a crotch goblin enthusiast, and we don't care. We just have the kid. It's the first one, and then nobody else cares. That's it. So any kind of pregnancy announcement, and particularly gender reveals, it's a baby. We're going to be thrilled either way. It doesn't matter. But everything is so... everyone is just so terminally unique that, we just got to let the world know. So I've done gender cakes when I owned the bakery, but, now it's you got to have for the gram, you got to have the photo for the gram. Thankfully, no one has ever asked me to photograph one of these hellacious events, but why don't we leverage that? So I bought a thing. I bought these, right? So it's this huge, it's enormous. You could actually fit a baby in here, and we're gonna need that. So I bought this. It comes with this glitter for blue and pink. There's two of them. I guess if you have twins, and then stuff like this. And so I convinced my former chief photographer, Ryan, at the TV station, who is a brilliant photographer, namely because I taught him how to use Lightroom. You're welcome, Ryan. And I'm going to fill these up. And then I finally got my business cards in. For what I paid to work at this agency, they should have been there a lot sooner. But unfortunately, they put my professional picture on them, which I don't like, and they put the wrong phone number on. It's my phone number, but I specifically asked them to put my Google Voice number so that the whole universe didn't have my actual phone number. And that's not what happened. But I don't have time to wait anymore. So I'm going to stuff these in here, and then I don't know how to tie balloons. So Ryan's going to have to blow them up, fill it with this. And then we're going to take a maternity themed, I'm going to look all light and ethereal and nice. Yeah. And that's why when people see that photo, they're going to be like, oh my God, who drugged her? And I'm going to post that up. And then eventually, after you scroll through the photos, you'll get to the one where it says it's a new career. So, you got to do stuff. When you do digital marketing, which is kind of a big part of what I do, no matter what I'm doing, there's just, everything is so vanilla and so predictable and boring that you got to think of creative ways to entertain and inform people. And that's really what we did in news. We entertained and informed people. And now in most news outlets, we just entertain them and lie to them. So I got to fill this up, and I got to go do all this, which is going to take a while from its current condition. I got to put on the war paint and get the hair did. And then Ryan is going to meet me. So when I told Ryan, I've known Ryan for ages, I told him the beginning of this story and what I needed him to do. And he's like, oh my God, you're pregnant? No, I'm not pregnant. But we're going to have I'm not pregnant. I'm not, we're going to put the business cards in the, you got a new job and you're pregnant? No! God! You men don't listen! Anyway, all right, so I'm going to fill these up, and I'm going to go I found this with this white dress that I never wear, and I got that, and then I'm going to be barefoot, of course, barefoot and pregnant, and we'll throw these on the internet and see if I either have a really creative start to my new real estate career, or if I somehow offend everybody, and then we're going to have to go do something else. It doesn't matter. It's going to be funny either way. Who cares? I don't know if this is heavy. I might have put too many in here. Oh, God. Oh, gosh. I think it's meant for you to take this someplace to get filled. I think that's what's supposed to happen. You've done harder things than this. You can do this. Does that look... Hold on. I'm gonna have to look up how to tie a balloon, y'all. Anyway, we'll pick back up at the fun part. Whoever is making those gender reveal balloons needs to be making condoms. They're like that thick. So I had 2 balloons. They come in a set. If you want one, I'll give you the link. But if we kind of had, that's it, you get 2 shots. If it doesn't work, then we've done all this like for absolutely nothing. And I have been power calling the agency during the week. I'm like, where the hell are my business cards? Like, why do you need them? Just give people your phone number. I'm like, why do you need to ask why I need them? To do this, I can't possibly pop this balloon, look maternal, which I also bought a super padded bra just for this occasion so that I would look like I had pregger boobs. I could not figure out how to tie the balloon. So I've got this balloon, this atom bomb, it's like chock full of business cards, and then all this like pink glitter and the blue glitter and like the frilly things that are supposed to... Logically, I should have gotten it filled with helium, but I was afraid how helium and business cards, like what chemical reaction that would cause. So we get down there, and I couldn't tie it. I had no idea how to tie it, so I just had to hold it the whole time. I drove from here to the battleship, like pinching this balloon because I could barely get it filled the first time. And then I have to nearly lose consciousness again out in public trying to blow this thing back up, which Ryan thought was absolutely hilarious because I was so afraid that I was going to backdraft glitter into my lungs that I just looked like a chipmunk having a seizure. That's what I looked like. I forgot to bring a pin. I was supposed to bring a safety pin to pop it, and I forgot that. So all I had is this sword to do this with. So now I'm a little bit off my image because I wanted this to look very just like a gender reveal party, right? The whole point is so that people actually have to read the post or look at the pictures, and if they don't, then the whole point is to start this absolutely delicious rumor that Casey got knocked up. And as Howard Stern said, there's no such thing as bad press, so I would have taken either one. I'm not particular. Way worse rumors have been started about me in this community. Like, that would be pretty low-level stuff. So I get out the Spyderco blade, and now Ryan can barely keep his camera straight because it looks ridiculous. Plus, I'm having to pose looking like... I stab the balloon, and nothing happens. This blade bounced right off I'm telling you, they should make condoms. I'm going to contact the manufacturer. Nothing will break this barrier. Nothing. Your she shed will remain unoccupied if you're using the gender reveal condom line, which I may start as a business. So at this point now, I'm swearing, Ryan is laughing hysterically, and there's this woman impaling this balloon in this white ethereal dress, which I had to dig through a box to find. So that does what? That encourages survey says, crowd. Now, there's like a group of onlookers watching what we're doing, because I'm sure from a distance, like if you can't hear the profanity coming out of my mouth, it probably looks like some nice single mother is like about to have a gender reveal party. And that's so not what we were doing. So now I've got these people like out in the back watching, and they've got this smile, like they're so excited for me. I'm like, oh my god, if you people knew me at all, you would be horrified. And then I start like shearing it. So now these people are watching, I'm like shearing the balloon and like trying to cut it, and Ryan taking all these photos because like God knows when it's gonna happen. And then it finally burst. And the beautiful irony of that is that I was so damn excited that it finally burst that I actually look like I'm thrilled to see the gender of my baby. Like some of these photos, when I was scrolling through them, I'm like, oh my god, look how joyful I am. We got some awesome photos, and then I took the heart photo. This irritates me to no end. Like when I see the pregnant belly photo with the heart and like the holding of the belly, it's just so overdone. It's so overdone. Like do something else. And then I become conscious again that I now have an audience of these people, and I look up and they are just overjoyed. Like they are, you can tell that they want to come close, but I think they saw the look on my face, which was like, back up, back up. And this woman yells out to Ryan and I, she said, what are you having? And Ryan and I look at each other and he yells back, it's not hers. And I wish you could have seen, they just all were like, it didn't result in anyone dying to work with me yet. Mainly, I think I'm here to entertain this planet, but hopefully that will manifest itself later in people who actually want to buy houses, because the whole goal is to sell and buy these beautiful historic mansions we have here, and hopefully farms as well, but you need really specific training for farms. They're very complicated. And recoup the year of lost income that I have and make more so that I can travel again, because I have been grounded. One, coronavirus, and two, despite what the internet tells you, if you're not making money, you're not going anywhere. I mean, I think we all know at this point that RV parks are full, hotels are like barely surviving, and everywhere you go, you can't interact with humanity because you can't really see their face. So it's all future thinking, future forward. All right, weirdos. See you in the next video. Bye!